Hey boys and girls, it's time for today's longer format game. Got the white pieces, playing Vasily Leviev from No Fixed Abode, 1385, and of course we're going e4. And with this, let's go Vienna, because it's what I do. So what are we working on at the moment? Okay, Vienna Gambit. Could decline. Could accept. Okay, this is the best move. And here, I can go with this idea. If we have takes, then I guess... But then he's got a pawn on here and I can't advance d4. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. This is the Paulsen. Knight takes B, recapture with B, and we build a strong centre at some point. There we go. Okay, this is all mainline stuff. I have just had my eggs on toast for breakfast with a surprisingly hot chili relish, and I'm going to try not to sniff throughout the entire video. Okay, so with knight here, d4 is possible. d4 defends e5, which is presently undefended, so I don't see any problem with that right now. I think we can just go ahead and do that. Another option though, you should always ask the question, well, can I simply achieve what I need to achieve, i.e. stop the knight from taking the pawn with development? So bishop b5 would pin the knight on the king with development. However, then we have kickity, retreat, and I don't know. Let's play d4, because the thing is, we had this idea anyway. No one's taken that away from us. We can still do that. And if they want to kick, retreat, now I have two attackers on this pawn because I have bishop and queen. So right now, you kind of got to like white. White's got good center here. All right. So with bishop here, what are we looking at? Right, bishop can't go there. It could go here. This is an idea. Let's make that orange. If it goes here, we have g3, but I don't know. So what about developing ourselves? We've got bishop d3 is always a plan, looking down at the corner. So if I do bishop d3, how do we feel about this? We can kick it back with tempo. And it doesn't stop our king from castling. It means that, this diagonal is slightly weaker, but he's got a pawn on that diagonal already. So I feel like we should develop. The other thing about this move is it blocks the queen's defense of that pawn. Is that a problem? Not right now. Okay. Knight e2 is a thought at some point, but let's develop the bishop first. Now if he castles, I've got a threat of queen down here with an immediate checkmate threat. This is a 7-9. 7 if I win, -9 if I lose. All right, now this is an awkward bishop move. Excuse me. So he's made his bishop a tall pawn now. He's built like a pawn structure, but using a bishop as a pawn. And I'm slightly unconvinced. I'm inclined to develop my knight out here. Also, knight here is a thought. Knight here is a thought, because if bishop takes, I can recapture the queen. Either route can lead to f4. f4 looks like a decent square. Knight here has the benefit of defending this. Let's do that. Let's get the king castled. And then, maybe that's his thought. Maybe he wants to defend f7. Maybe that is his idea. Okay. Right, we have castles. Now, this comes with an immediate checkmate threat. And how does he defend? That doesn't work. I think g6 is the only option. So queen here, g6 hits the queen, then yes, my bishop has a route in, but the immediate issue is that my queen is under attack by the g6 pawn. So my queen's on here, he plays g6. It's definitely a concession for my opponent. Do I want to castle first before we start that idea? His knight is no threat, it's on a light square and I've got all these dark squares covered. Another thought is queen g3 and then bring this bishop out. But there's a problem with that move. The problem with that move is bishop h4. So I think castles make sense for that reason. Gives me an option of queen g3. And developing my dark squared bishop to a very important kind of role in one fell swoop, which is always nice. Efficient use of bishop. All right. His bishops have got a reasonable amount of kind of sight over the important area of the board, but this is kind of in the blind spot. So let's look at this again. Queen h5, g6 hits the queen. Queen could come in. Okay. So the first thing we have to look at is if they take... They've got two attackers on this pawn. And this capture comes with a discovery on the queen. Therefore, queen g3 makes some sense here, because if pawn takes, we've got pawn takes. Knight can't recapture because queen takes knight. That seems to make a bunch of sense. The other thing is that this bishop's now blocked in as well, but it's not going to stay blocked in for long. We should then also consider what happens if we take. Is he going to take back with the bishop? Is he going to take back with the rook? Either way, takey, queen g3. So I think we're going to end up with probably queen g3 anyway. Question is, do I want to play queen g3 and then have this idea? Or do we want to take, release one of these pieces and then play queen g3? I don't really mind. There, but then my queen's like tied to the defense of this shattered pawn. So something about this, something in my gut tells me that this is preferable. He's also putting his rook and his queen in line. Okay, well he's not. But now I don't have to worry about my pawns so much now, right? So queen g3 is an idea. Knight f4 is an idea as well, because we're potentially attacking this bishop. And there's a kind of fork there, and it improves the knight, and it opens up the e-file. And it shields my queen. But do we have then bishop here, putting two attackers on the knight? I don't know. Do we just play this anyway? We play this anyway, here's bishop here. Which is pain. Do I need to engage my dark square bishop? For example, this move. Or is knight there better? Something is saying knight there is better. He can attack the knight, I move the thing out the way. He plays bishop here, and he's controlling lots of squareage. I don't know. Queen g3 could just walk into this. And then I'm kind of out of squares. I can't go anywhere on here. Or back. I'd probably have to end up back there, eh? I would. I'd end up right back here. Knight here. It's kind of attacking. Let's kind of attack. He can't attack my queen with this bishop. Bishop is under attack, and now the pressure is on black to do something. I still have this, actually. Don't I? Still have that from this square. I wouldn't have from g3, but I still have this idea. And if he pushes g6, I then even have ideas of takes, pawn takes, queen takes. With check, king must move into the corner. Knight can't go there because the queen's on there. But then I can move my queen back, king back. There's the thought there. There is a thought there. So queen h5 is still an idea, which merits some further calculation. Here, still threatening this. Okay, queen here. I also got knight takes, deflecting the queen to that square if I need. Okay, so queen here, I'm threatening. It's not mate now because king hasn't escaped, but it's good because then I have bishop in here as well. So queen here, if g6, bishop takes, pawn takes, takes. He's got queen blocks, but he hasn't if I take this out. Okay, queen in here. g6, we can also sack the knight, but I feel like the knight is going to be more useful than the bishop in this instance. Queen in g6, sacks bishop, takes, takes, or trade first, queen ends up here. No, there, queen in here. Now the queen can't defend. He plays this, takes, 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 and his queen's on there and there. He has to go in the corner. I think it looks quite good. I'm going to try it. Oh dear. This isn't great, because I've just seen he's got this move with check and a discovery, but actually, oh no. I have to take the bishop, don't I? Then he takes queen, I get rook. It's not the end of the world, but I just didn't anticipate that threat. That was a bozo move. Okay, but he missed it. He missed it. So now we're going to go in with this idea. And now this isn't scary because I just capture the bishop. If g6 and takes, 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 bishop block doesn't work because I win the queen. Okay, so let's say g6, takes, 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 king in corner. I can threaten to lift the rook, but in fact I can also put my queen here, defended by. Have I still got that rook, that bishop? Start again. Yeah, I've sacked my light square bishop. I don't have a light square bishop. King goes here. Queen can go back here. It's a thought. I'm glad he missed that tactic there. Okay, h6. That was the other thing I was thinking is there some completely different response? h6 does work. Prevents queen takes h7, but we still have a similar idea. The wizard, bishop, shoots out from there. He's pretty much forced to take, and I take. But then he still has this tactic, doesn't he? So I think before anything, I'm going to move my king. I'm just going to get my king the hell out of there. All right, there's nothing, no pressure to pull the trigger just yet. Actually, another whole idea is even queen in here to g6, threatening this. King there. Maybe ideas there. Here, king can't move. This would be very bad news because I come here with check, he goes there, I don't know. Still got this idea. Ooh, that's a thought too. Hitting the rook there. I like these mobile bishops. See, these pawns are in no one's way here. My bishops have got all the options in the world. Also, pawn is only defended by the queen right now. It's worth noting. I've got bishop here. Queen can't go there, there. She could go here. No, she can't. So even if bishop there also blocks off the rook, don't know. Very complex position. I like the fact he's moved his pawn. Always happy to see this. Another whole idea is a rook lift as well. Try and get a rook on g3, take out the pawn. Or take out the pawn. Or queen here and take out the pawn. Ooh! This comes with 2 threats, look. I mean, that's half a threat, because the king can escape. But if here and then bishop takes... Ouch. And then bishop... No, I can't do that, because queen's in the way. Looks like my opponent knew his opening though. Knew how to defend against the Vienna. The Vienna Gambit declined. My big strength here is my better bishops. I've got the bishop pair. Another advantage for white is this pawn on h6. Still not giving up on this move. I think this move may have merit. There. Got queen in here anyway. Now that I don't get. So what have we just done? We've just moved the king out of the way. So let's revisit this briefly. We know the queen can't go to any of these because queen covers there, bishop covers there, bishop covers here, pawn covers that. So the queen might come back to there, but then I've got bishop here. Or do I just put queen in here straight away? I think that's the move. Now, have to be careful, because if this bishop moves, that's mate. No, it's not. Not right now. Okay, queen in. On 7 minutes, I think it's got legs. If nothing else, I have bishop takes h6 for free. And then he's only got a solo pawn defending. This bishop can always come back, maybe defend this square. It's a good idea at this point in the game to think about who's guarding the squares on the back rank other than the rooks. Can help. Bishop a3 may have merit as well. Rook here or rook here. So if I do this and rook here, that's check. He has to go here. Oh no, that's mate, isn't it? Yeah. Bishop a3. Rook comes forwards. That's checkmate. Depends what he does. Bishop a3, rook here. Maybe I hit queen. Well, that's baffling. Okay, first thought is I have this for free. And I have this threat. Okay, let's say... Okay, he's threatening a pawn. But we don't care too much about pawns right now. This... Let's say he takes the pawn. the bishop and then this pawn is under threat. Okay, so this, he takes pawn. I can take out this bishop because he can't recapture because I have mate doing it. 6 minutes on clock. He takes this, I take that, and he can't do anything about it because pawn can't take, or rook can't take because I have checkmate. Because the bishop is the key defender of g7. So this does not work. Because I play rook takes this. Oh no, that's not, hang on. No, well spotted, Hunty. Because this doesn't come with check, does it? He takes this, and I do that. Queen takes rook. My only move is that, which is temporary stay of execution. That's checkmate. Back rank mate. Oh, I have another stay of execution. So I may be forced to move a rook. But I should also investigate this, because that does come with check. Forces king here. Bishop in here check. King must then come to here or here. Then I can play rook across. So if this, maybe I should play rook across now. Oh no, because it's the same problem, isn't it? Same bloody problem, mate. Can get taken by the queen from there if this rook evacuates the back rank. Very interesting. Okay, let's play this through. Queen here. No immediate threat because my rook's still at home. Okay. Queen, he take your pawn. I come here. Forced. Rook takes? There's no queen at home. Rook? I don't... Oof. No. Wait. What am I talking about? Queen takes pawn. Queen... Yeah, no, because he's still got a bishop, hasn't he? Bugger. Queen takes pawn. I give check. Okay, I give check. King comes here. So I'm glad we've defused this threat anyway. These two are safe. This guy's not safe. I have a check. King comes here. Bishop here. King can't go there or there. Has to come on the e-file. Rook onto e-file. Bishop can't really block. Knight may be able to block. At least I have... Maybe even bishop back there, I don't know. Here... I'm going to play this. We know this is forced. I'm just going to win some time. Okay. Hang on. Queen takes. Bishop's pinned. Didn't see that. Queen takes. Bishop's pinned. Can't capture. King can't capture. King has to retreat. Queen takes bishop. Or this. No, king retreats. I can't take the bishop, but I might be able to take... Hang on. King has to go here or here. I think king's going to come here. In which case I can give check. Right, now my queen's under threat. But I just have queen takes rook. Forces this. Bishop here. Right, I'm up a rook. Bishop here. Why couldn't I figure that out? King can't go there, there, or there, or there. Knight could block. Or I just take the bishop. Bishop here, check. If knight blocks, I just take the bishop and threaten to come in with the queen, yeah? I like the fact that I like this bishop being there, blocking off the king's escape. If knight blocks, actually I have to take rook as well. But I also have to take bishop, which threatens that, which is evil. Take rook is winning. Wow. Wow, golly muck gosh. Okay, let's just rewind a bit, because what's upsetting me, I saw this. I thought, let's try this. I knew this was forced, and what I didn't see was I had this for free. So if king here, bishop is pinned. If bishop is pinned, bishop is not defending pawn. Queen can take pawn, defended by bishop. Why didn't I see that from here? Let's just figure it out again. Bishop takes, pawn can't take this pawn, it's pinned. We know this. I saw queen takes this, basically pinning this rook to the back rank. Rook has to stay on back rank. Then I knew I had this, but what I said was, I'm just going to try this and win some time. I get 10 seconds for free, right? I knew this was forced, but what I didn't spot was if that, then that's pinned. Interesting. Let's have a quick look at the game review. I'd like to see what I missed there. I feel like I did better than my opponent. 77.5 with 2 blunders. All right, what are the 2 blunders? Let's play it through. Now I know all this is book. Bookity and then best, okay. So that's the last book move. White has the tiniest edge here. Queen h4 is best with check. Okay, I'm pleased. Sometimes d4 here is the wrong move. Certainly if bishop comes out, it's good, but I'm pleased about that. Inaccurate, yeah. Still wants queen h4. That's best, good. Okay. Rook b1. Tiny advantage, ignore. Mistake, okay, cool. That's good. Knight f4. He was best. Is this the idea? Knight f4 is best. What are you thinking, fish? Just improving knight, okay. But anyway, we castle. We're +3. Inaccurate. And now we blunder with ef. Queen h5 is the best move. Threatening mate. Oh. Queen f5, threatening mate. And we've got all the same kind of routine. Okay, let's see. So forwards. Okay, queen h5 is best. Oh, I'm not going to see all that, am I? Okay, there's another blunder anyway. Another blunder. So that's a blunder. So we've given away our material here. But that is also a blunder. Should have free captured with a rook. Again, queen h5. He wanted me to attack earlier. That's excellent. We're in a winning position. And queen h5 is a blunder. Yeah, didn't we look? We looked at bishop f5 as an idea. Forcing the queen back. But here, h6 is a blunder. Oh, he had to push g6. No way. King h1 is a great move. Yes! Knight d8 is poor. Queen g6. Threatening stuff. And that's a mistake. Bishop a3. We looked at bishop a3. Didn't we look at bishop a3? Bishop a3 is forced to mate in 9 moves. Well, I can't think 9 moves. Queen takes c3 is not good because now we can force mate in 8. Of course, Muggins here didn't see it. Best. Okay, rook check was best, but look, it's a free rook. And I'm plus 67 at this point, and there we go. Wow, that was fun. Right, I'm knocking on the door of 1550 again, and the road to 1500 and 1600 and 1700 beckons. So thanks for following along this far. I hope it's been fun. Thanks for watching. See you soon.